Bluff oysters are said to be the best in the world. Those iconic morsels are celebrated each year in New Zealand at the hugely popular Bluff Oyster Festival. My Uncle Bob is a true blue Kiwi legend in these parts. He is a renowned fishery scientist and oyster doctor. What word do you think they'd use to describe you?
It could be the nutty professor, for example. I don't know. But I couldn't give a damn anyway.
This is the story of our family journey to the festival and the pearls of wisdom we learn along the way.
I was born in 1930. Same year as Dirty Harry and James Bond.
So what do you think about your sister Judy? Do you think she's a bit of a character?
Oh, she's good, you know. Good company.
Hi, Judy. Hi. How are you? You look amazing.
How's the fisherman?
Is that B for Bob?
That's it? Or B for swear word.
Here we are, we're listening to
Oh, God.
Courage to Carnival. Oh, you right?
87. Not out. I used to do a lot of diving surveys, but I hadn't been working on the enhancement scheme for 40 years. I've been in Dunedin ever since late 1955.
Oh, goodness.
And one of my first jobs down here in the south was tagging whales, whole things.
Not spray painting them, tagging.
Tagging them, yes, putting identification marks on them.
Whales?
Whales, yes.
What?
To study their, as part of an international scheme to get more information on their migratory habits.
Sorry, it's not the Chateau Tongariro, but it will have to do.
The base technique of what I'm doing is to prepare ultimately tens of hundreds of thousands of collectors of this type and put these out suspended at the peak of the oyster season, the oyster spawning season, I should say. And then the larvae will latch onto these on grow, and when the oysters, perhaps after 18 months or so preferably, when they would be about the size of a $2 coin, each of these shells would be taken off and, you know, hopefully in future in the millions.
Have you ever had a scary diving experience?
Not on the oyster beds, but
dangerous or scary story?
I did have one once when I was freeing a trawl net in about 110 foot of water, and my regulator at the back got tangled up in the net, and in cutting my, trying to cut my way free, I cut my air hose, so I had to make a free ascent from 110, I think.
Come down from up north for the festival.
Distinguished northern visitors coming to the Oyster Festival.
Oh, sorry, I had some trouble finding it. There's no numbers to see.
Yeah,
on the
works
website.
at night. Yeah, we couldn't find it either.
If I just cast your eyes to me, that's good.
If you've got the juices in that there, it's better to serve them in the, you know, the round part of the shell that's flat on top, you know.
I will never succumb to it, and I tell you what, I will be 95 and I will still be bloody showing myself and be having one of these every night, like the
My favourite meal, it would be a big seafood one. The entree would be pava fritters, a dozen raw oysters, a dozen cooked oysters, and rock lobster, new potatoes and lettuce salad. That's a bit optimistic. I may have to cut down the amount of oyster there.
4 pieces of fish. What kind of fish? Shark. What else have you got? Maggie? Or blue cod?
Blue cod.
Blue cod.
Older people, and they're trying to encourage them to get into computer work because, like doing crosswords, their brains become more active, and that helps to ward off Alzheimer's. The lady doctor there said, the best known doctor now is a doctor called Dr. Google.
Yeah.
What is it about the Bluff oyster that makes it, some say it's the best, do you think it's the best oyster in the world?
If anywhere you go in the world, they will always always claim that they've got the best oyster.
Oh, he's on the front page. There's the one. Put it on the windscreen, Mum. Mum, put it on the windscreen.
Oyster fish.
Beneath the sea, the oysters rock gently in their beds. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to the hub of the universe, Bluff, of the Ode to the Oyster. We carry you from Fogo Strait to the safety of the shore and free you from your protective shell so the public can adore. A gem, a pearl, set in Bluff's crown, so proudly we display our oyster in all its glory for all who are here today. Our oyster, bounty of the sea, it gives us so much pleasure to set before the world such a truly delectable treasure.
Oh, let's welcome Mayor Tim Shambo.
Thank you. Welcome, greetings.
Hello, Tim. Do you know her brother's on the cover of the Southland Times today, Bob Street? Oh, do you know Bob Street? Yeah, he's over there, an oyster scientist. Okay, I'll take a photo.
I don't know if you want to stop there.
Oh yeah, let's stop.
I feel strongly that we should be doing more to put back more seed oysters, you might say, to grow to harvest size, which is precisely what they do in most areas in USA.
What's the team?
Well, very much the Highlanders, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I like your doctor philosophy, I'm not beaten.
You're not beaten.
Yes.
Not beaten.
Well, I mean, perhaps I'm fairly, could say, determined. If you start on something, I generally like to finish it. Well, having said that, I have a few projects that I've never finished, but...
Oh really? What are those?
well, I've got a half-finished 24-foot boat I'm working on for years.
Is it the Cougar?
No. I've got one in the basement.
Or do you have a boat in the basement?
Yeah, but I'll never finish it, I don't think. Not to worry.
There is a bit of likeness. Hello, how's it going? Bob's the talk of the town in Bluff.
Yeah, bloody.
People were stopping him in the service station.
Yes, the talk of the town.
Oh, this is good.
He's a breath of fresh air, the old dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 87 and he's still going. The fishermen all respect him.
Oh,
She's got to interview me, and actually they had my ugly doll with a big article on me in the Southland Times yesterday.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah.
Still going strong at 87, that was the headline in that big...
Oh, yeah. We're getting famous, Bob, for our age.
I did say to him, there's no harm in being optimistic. So
that's
you can take it as a joke. Oh, come on, sorry, mate.
Hi, how's it going?
We just went up to say,
Hi.
he said, is there something in the water in Garden Street?
Yes.
All you three, he said,
Yes.
you've all got your marbles pretty well.
Oh, no, he said, Paul said that to me, you know.
Yeah, and I thought, they probably would have one page which they have devoted entirely to going round the people that were there, and no, I was anticipating something like that.
Cool, and thanks very much for everything. Have a great rest of the day.
Safe trip back.
Okay, cheers, thank you. Bye. Do you have any regrets or anything in life, or any mistakes you wish you never had made, or?
Well, I'll tell you what, probably the best way of learning is to make mistakes. That's where experience comes from. If you make a mistake, try not to repeat it.
Like the old man in the sea, this is a story about determination and resilience, and knowing the world still can be your oyster, even at 87. Well, there's no harm in being optimistic.